Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the EnTERP Showcase. My name is Catalina Mejia and I'm your host. And here with us today we have Brianna Queen, who is the CEO and founder of BEEQBOX. As you can see from the spread, it is a makeup company, but Brianna, tell us a little bit about your company, how it originated, and all of that good stuff.
Awesome. So yeah, my name is Brianna Queen. I'm a senior here at the University of Maryland. I started BEEQBOX in 2016. BEEQBOX originally started as a subscription box service dedicated to Black-owned brands, but soon after a couple months I decided to start making my own products, but with a hyper-trendy twist. So my 20th birthday, which was November 8th, 2016, if you can remember that day pretty clearly, I decided to come up with fuckboy repellent. So I listed it on Twitter as a joke, and it literally went viral from that day. So since then, I've made a line of makeup products that are vegan, cruelty-free, that are handmade, made to order, and they're called F4 repellent, and the most notable being my viral makeup setting spray that also works as a highlighter. So yeah.
That's awesome. So you most recently placed second in the Pitch Demon competition finals. So first of all, congratulations. But could you tell us a little bit about that experience, how you prepared for it, and now looking forward, what do you plan to do next?
Absolutely. So I first heard about the Pitch Demon competition through one of my professors. I was briefly talking to him about my business about 2 semesters ago, and he told me to visit the Demon Center, so I did. I visited in 2017, spring 2017, and I didn't follow up because I had a lot going on with the business. It was taking off pretty well, so I just focused on school and business for that matter. This past semester, I decided to sign up for the competition. So I believe they said there was over 50 applicants and about 10 of us were chosen, and then we went through our semifinal rounds and we just finished finals, which I placed second. But it was a very rigorous experience, a lot of preparation. We had mentors, we had like initiatives and basically homework assignments that we had to do to make sure that we were keeping up with everything we needed to do with the competition. We pitched, I would say hundreds of times, but that would be stretching it a bit, but we definitely had to pitch in front of people a lot to make sure that we were prepared to pitch in front of hundreds of people. So it was nerve-wracking and it was a lot, but I definitely would do it again, and it was a great overall experience, and of course you get to win some money, so that's also a plus.
That's great. So moving forward, what are the next steps? What do you have planned for the future as it relates to BEEQBOX?
For sure. So in my pitch, I stated that I generated $140,000 in sales in 1 year, and I did this without any marketing initiatives. So definitely the $7,500 that I won from the competition is going to go to like social media ads galore, crazy. I definitely want to promote on Instagram, Facebook. I had a video go viral on Facebook in October, and it reached about 1.5 million views. So, you know, virality is key with beauty products, especially beauty products that have a trendy twist like mine. As stated, I have an illuminating setting spray. So it works as a makeup setting spray and highlighter. So as you can see, I don't know if you can zoom in real quick. It's cool to look at. Some people say it has hypnotic properties, but it's been taken off really well on Instagram. So I just want to promote this and see what else I can do with the line.
That's great. So looking more specifically at your products here, which we'll play around with in a moment, how did you get the idea for these colors, and also more specifically for them to all be shiny?
Well, how do I put this? I love glitter. I have a love-hate relationship with glitter. Ever since working around glitter for the past 2 years, it's literally everywhere. But I love glitter and it's fun to look at. And actually, when I came out with this product, the illuminating setting spray, there wasn't a product like this on the market. So the idea came to me overnight to mix a highlighter and a setting spray to, you know, just kind of skip a step when you're doing your makeup routine. And once I noticed that when the glitter or mica suspends in the solution, it's really cool to look at. So from there, I decided to make my brand based off glitter, and that's how I came up with the eyeshadow glitter palette, which I have manufactured. And these are actually not released. I have about 10 shades that go with the palette, and these are eyeliners, glitter eyeliners. And along with that, I also have a loose highlighter that I'll show you in a second. But a lot of my products are like out there in your face and not for the modest, which I can say goes well with my branding and my trademark. So that's kind of sort of how I based my brand around that. It wouldn't make sense to have like, you know, your regular foundation and concealer and have it called fuckboy repellent. Like that makes no sense. So I definitely wanted to go boom and apply pressure to people. So
where did the name F-boy repellent come from?
Well, I just told you I have a boyfriend, but for 21 years I did not have a boyfriend. So I was horrible with picking men for like a very long time. I just kept encountering F-boys. I just didn't know like what was wrong with me, but I had to realize that it was me choosing the wrong people. So I vowed to myself that I would never date an F-boy again. And so also, like I said, my birthday was on November 8th, 2016, and that was election day. So I just had ample inspiration for some fuckery repellent. So that's where that came from. So yeah, so from past experiences, and you know, my product is relatable. A lot of girls are like, yes, I need, because there are a lot of F-boys around here. And I thought, like, you know, a cute product that repels them. I don't know if you're able to read it, but the label says, does not contain childish games, we just friends, I ain't get your text, also works against hating ass broads too, enjoy. That's something, that's a selling point. That's something that people relate to. And once they read the label, they're like, oh my God, I need this. And that's kind of how it got started.
I mean, I have to say, I'm not very familiar with makeup. I'm a little bit scared of it because I don't quite know how to use it myself. But I feel like that selling point, not only the actual product that you sell that obviously stands out within the market, but that unique thing and the unique slogan and the way that you have to sell it will definitely help you moving forward, as it already has, I'm assuming. So let's play around with this.
Yes.
You lead the way, but I'm very excited to see what this looks like and how we can use this moving forward. So if you could just walk us through what you're applying, how you're applying it, and maybe how these products should be applied in the future.
Okay. So this is one of my shades in Petty. This was inspired by just pettiness in general and petty juice. So the makeup primer and setting spray can be used before or after makeup application, as the name implies. It's aloe vera based. It has witch hazel and rose water. So, and it's alcohol free. So it's also good for skin moisturization. So what I'm gonna do is just spray this on her arm. And as it dries, you'll be able to see a bit of shimmer.
Oh my gosh.
Left on her arm.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah, it'll dry up in a minute.
This looks great.
So move your arm. Okay. And to go with that, I actually also have loose highlighters. So this can be used with a highlighter brush or your finger. And you can see it on my hand right there, and swatch on her arm. This is what the highlighter looks like. This can also be used as a eyeshadow as well. And it blends out beautifully. To go along with the glitter theme, I also have loose glitter eyeliners. So these can be used on your eye as an eyeliner, like a liquid eyeliner.
And these have not been released before, right?
No, these are not released yet.
So you saw it here first, folks. This is great. Wow.
One thing to note about the highlighter, this wouldn't work for her skin tone, but I also have 4 other shades that I just forgot to bring. So it's definitely good to look online and make sure you can always email me and ask me if you think a shade will look great on you. But I think this will look beautiful as an eyeshadow for you, for sure. And I told her I wasn't going to do too much glitter. But this is the glitter palette. This can be used on the lips and eyes. You can use your fingers, or you can use a synthetic brush. You just apply as needed. And
awesome! Thank you, Brianna, for showing us and for beautifying my arm. Everyone who is watching, keep an eye out for BEEQBOX. Keep an eye out for their products. As Brianna mentioned, these 2 eyeliners, in addition to the other colors that she has, have not been released yet, so exciting things are coming. Where can we follow you on social media and keep up with everything you're doing?
Absolutely. So on Instagram, you can follow BEEQBOX at BEEQBOX, and also we have a Facebook page that has about 800 likes. You can like us on there. That's it for right now. That's the only social pages that we have, so that's
okay,
it.
Awesome. Yeah, make sure to follow them. Make sure to continue to watch our vlogs and to stay up with all the exciting entrepreneurs that are here at the University of Maryland. Thank you.
Thank you.